Good morning. I realized today that you are long overdue for an update on the new build, which is nameless. So I'm going to show it to you today, and then maybe you can comment below your suggestion for a name for this weird creation. I've been super busy with Kaiser Willys projects. I'm preparing for the Willys spring reunion and coaching. I coach spring sports, so I just haven't had a lot of time to work on this, but my summer Jeep building season is really close to starting, so there's going to be a lot of great updates flooding in. I'm going to try to do more YouTube videos, but for today, how about I show you what I have been working on. I know I've completed a lot of steps on this Jeep since our last video, so let's check it out.
I can't really remember what it exactly looked like last time you saw it, but here's a quick view of it. I think most of the engine bay work was done last time I showed you. The power steering is hooked up and functional. I also added this wolf whistle, so I'll show you that in operation next time I have it running. Everything I've done, I have posted short updates on Instagram and Facebook, so make sure you follow me over there. I'll put the links to my other accounts in the description. I've just had a lot more time to do the quick short updates, but not a full-length YouTube video. I've been finalizing the firewall panel and throttle cable hookups, so the throttle is in place, and this other hole is for a vernier hand throttle for help with the PTO and kind of a makeshift cruise control. I'm running power brakes, but it's that hidden system, so the firewall will be nice and clean like this when I'm all done. So that's that. The clutch is hooked up and working as well, and I just have a few braces to put in, obviously. All the brake lines are in, the system has been bled, and the brakes are fully operational. Nothing has really changed in the back other than brake lines, which is under this piece of metal. But I'll be starting the fuel tank and bed hopefully this week, and it should come together really quickly. I've got a lot of boxes of Kaiser Willys parts and some original parts. There's my hand throttle. Everything has already been mocked up. The dash has been modified for all the new gauges and controls. It's just ready to do the mock install before paint. I just picked up a new battery. This is a battery tray out of that old Willys pickup I had last year. It's perfect size for this build, and that's going to go on the firewall today. Over on the passenger side, nothing has really changed other than brake lines. So they come out of the cowl right there into a proportioning valve with my brake switch, and one line to the front, one line to the rear. Behind the dash is something I'm really excited about. This is the hidden 90-degree brake booster. I'm getting the pedals mocked up. I have to kind of finalize everything and get the bends and the travel correct on all three pedals, but that's the brake booster. So it uses little Heim joints to turn that forward pressure into side pressure and into the booster. And don't worry, I have methods for filling and checking the brake fluid. It's not really a concern, although that was a big topic of debate on Instagram and Facebook. To give myself a little more room in the cockpit, I'm going with the Kaiser Willys low profile steering wheel. These are made in the USA, and the quality is just incredible. This is the MB reproduction style wheel, and it's 2 inches smaller in diameter than the factory wheel and has the same spline. Everything else is the same, and it's just a really nice piece. They make these in black as well. I have spent a lot of time on the sheet metal work, finishing the floor and the seat support, as well as the seats themselves. So I have 3/4 inch maple plywood, and then I have large cutouts where your butt and back will go, and then I have this nylon lawn chair webbing woven, stretched really tight and stapled, and it acts as a sort of spring system. Here's what it looks like from the back side. So it reduces a lot of weight and provides a little suspension for your tush for those long days on the trail. This is going to get topped with 3-inch high density foam and then wrapped with canvas. Since my last video, I also eased both corners of the tub just to help with getting in and out. This is a small opening. It will have a step here once the roll cage is in, so I just kind of sloped that. It was a pretty much square corner, which left a sharp edge, something to get your clothes cut on, and it just didn't look right either. So I kind of kept that profile and that rounded look on both sides. I welded a piece of 3/8 round stock to the inside edge and then filled it and smoothed it with the grinder. So that's basically it. That's where this project is at. My goals between now and the next video are to get the battery installed, get the switches and dash installed, build the fuel tank, which will be out of aluminum, and then that'll give me my spacing so I can start working on the bed, which will be a pretty exciting project. I have lots of cool new Kaiser Willys products I'm going to showcase in those videos, and I'll try to bring you along and show you more of the journey. So once the fuel tank's in and the battery's in, I'll be able to at least drive it around the yard. So I look forward to sharing the first yard drive with you. That's kind of a big moment in any build. So please let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything specific you want to see. I'll be working on it a lot here in the next few days and weeks. My goal is to have this drivable by the time the Willys picnic is here. I'd like to bring it to that. So make sure if you'd like to see this in person that you come on down to the Willys picnic in Kempton. That's the second Sunday in June, I believe, but I'll give you more updates on that. So I need your support and your motivation to get out here in the shop and work on this thing. As always, thanks for watching. Catch you later.